Good Tuesday evening to you. I'm KSLA Chief Meteorologist Matt Jones. We got a lot to talk about, including that major winter storm that's heading our way for the weekend. So let's start off with that part of our forecast. We're giving you the first alert on this one. We've been talking about this now for the last several days, but it is looking pretty likely we're going to be dealing with a pretty impactful system starting Friday afternoon, lasting through Sunday, and also Friday, Saturday, and Sunday are now first alert weather days. Winter precip is likely. Major impacts also likely. Winter storm watches have already been issued for the entire Arklatex beginning at 6 o'clock Friday morning, lasting through noon on Sunday. And again, that includes all counties, all parishes in our area. So as far as the winter weather impacts here, heavy snow is possible from Oklahoma into Arkansas. So the northern portions of the Arklatex could see several inches of accumulation during this time. Freezing rain, that is likely for everybody, and we're talking about potentially crippling amounts of ice. Could see over half an inch of ice, which is going to cause some big issues. Very difficult travel expected, and power outages are possible, if not likely, especially if we get those higher amounts of ice. Here's a look at FutureTrack, kind of timing out this storm system. I think most of Friday is going to be just rain, but as we get into Friday night, here comes that colder air. Notice that rain quickly changes over to that icy mix. The pink that you see on this graphic, that is your wintry mix of sleet and freezing rain, and that continues throughout the day on Saturday through Saturday night, even into Sunday morning. This is Sunday, 7 a.m. And notice that that snow line begins to creep its way farther to the south. This is when I think we could see several inches of accumulation there along and north of I-30, and even places like Shreveport and Bossier, I think, briefly changed to snow on the tail end of this. And this system doesn't even move out until Sunday afternoon, so it's going to be with us for a while. Now, these are the preliminary numbers that we put together today. And again, keep in mind, these numbers are going to change several times between now and then. We're still 2.5, 3 days away. So take this graphic with a grain of salt. You know, it's going to change again, but this is what we're thinking as of today. Could see over 6 inches of snow in that blue shaded area north of Texarkana. Could see about 1 to 3 inches of snow in between with about a half an inch of ice. And then the areas in pink, which includes the I-20 corridor and points southward, that's about a half an inch to 3/4 of an inch of ice. That could be crippling. That could be damaging ice for the area. And then behind all of this, it's going to get bitterly cold. Look at these temperatures by the time you wake up next Monday morning in the teens and even single digits across the Arklatex. If that wasn't enough, we got another system we're tracking for tomorrow. This one, though, not going to have any impacts. It's just going to produce rain, beneficial rain. We do need that moisture, so we're going to see widespread showers throughout the day on your Wednesday. And temperatures Wednesday are actually going to be pretty warm. We're going to be looking at highs in the low 60s. So, of course, all rainfall with this system on Wednesday, and that should move out by Wednesday evening. Here's that forecast for tomorrow. Keep the rain gear handy. We'll see showers likely throughout most of the day. Temperatures will be, as I mentioned, still relatively mild. 60 in Shreveport and Bossier, 62 in Nacogdoches, up to 64 for that high, and then some upper 50s here farther to the north. And then looking at that 7-day forecast, we have first alert weather days Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Most of Friday should be fine, but that winter mix begins Friday night with deteriorating travel conditions, and then Saturday, Sunday looking very rough across the Arklatex. Highs only in the upper 20s, overnight lows in the teens, and we'll slowly start to climb out of this as we get into next week.